Santa's Deli Bird. Retro redeemed Recite a Verse from Albuquerque. I think that's our second one. Let me actually just scroll up real quick. Gonna try to see if anyone else had redeemed it while I wasn't looking. Because as far as I'm aware, we are currently only at the second verse. This comment's wrong. Albuquerque is awesome. I'm going to say hi, currently on episode 2, so I won't be watching this one live. So thank you for saying hi. Oh, the Albuquerque. Depresso just redeemed a third verse of Albuquerque. You're saying Albuquerque is very entertaining. YouTube comments are whiners. You hear that, YouTube commenters? Greeny Beanie Green Bean is calling you out. Oh, it looks like just some dude 430 just redeemed the fourth one. So we are at now 4 full verses. So anyone who doesn't like listening to this, you're gonna have about 6-7 minutes of quoting it, so keep that in mind. So here we go. You know, I'd never been on a real airplane before, and I gotta tell you, it was really great. Except I had to sit between 2 large Albanian women with excruciatingly severe body odor, and a little kid in back of me kept throwing up the whole time. The flight attendants ran out of Dr. Pepper and salted peanuts. In the in-flight movie was Biodome with Pauly Shore. And oh yeah, 3 of the airplane engines burned out. We went to a tailspin and crashed into a hillside, and the plane exploded in a giant fireball, and everybody died. Except for me. You know why? Because I had my tray table up, and my seat back in the full upright position, had my tray table up. And my seat back in the full upright position, had my tray table up. And my seat back in the full upright position. Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! So I crawled from the twisted burning wreckage. I crawled on my hands and knees for 3 full days, dragging along my big leather suitcase and my Garmin bag and my tenor saxophone and my 12-pound bowling ball and my lucky autographed glow-in-the-dark snorkel. But finally I arrived at the world-famous Albuquerque Holiday Inn, where the towels are oh so fluffy, and you can eat your soup right out of the ashtrays if you wanna. It's okay, they're clean. Well, I checked into my room and I turned down the AC and I turned on the Spectre Vision and just about to eat the little chocolate mint on my pillow that I love so very, very much when suddenly there's a knock on the door. Well, now who could that be? I said, who is it? No answer. Who is it? There's no answer. Who is it? They're not saying anything. So finally I go over and I open the door, and just as I suspected, it's some big fat hermaphrodite with a flock of seagulls, haircut, and only 1 nostril. Oh man, I hate it when I'm right. So anyway, he burst into my room and he grabs my snorkel, and I'm like, hey, you can't have that. That snorkel's been just like a snorkel to me. And he's like, tough. And I'm like, give it. And he's like, make me. And I'm like, okay. So I grabbed his leg and he grabbed my esophagus and I bit off his ear and he chewed off my eyebrows and I took out his appendix and he gave me a colonic irrigation. Yes, you better believe it. And somehow in the middle of it all, the phone got knocked off the hook. And 20 seconds later, I heard a familiar voice. And you want to know what it said? I'll tell you what it said. It said, if you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again. If you need help, hang up and then dial your operator. If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again. If you need help, hang up and then dial your operator in Albuquerque. Well, to cut a long story short, he got away with my snorkel, but I made a solemn vow right then and there that I would not rest, I would not sleep for an instant until the 1-nostriled man was brought to justice. But first I decided to buy some donuts. So I got in my car and I drove over to the donut shop and I walked on up to the guy behind the counter and he said, yeah, what do you want? I said, you got any glazed donuts? He said, nah, we're out of glazed donuts. I said, well, you got any jelly donuts? He said, nah, we're out of jelly donuts. I said, you got any Bavarian cream-filled donuts? He said, nah, we're out of Bavarian cream-filled donuts. I said, you got any cinnamon rolls? He said, no, we're out of cinnamon rolls. I said, you got any apple fritters? And he said, no, we're out of apple fritters. I said, you got any bear claws? He said, wait a minute, I'll go check. No, we're out of bear claws. I said, well, in that case, what do you have? He says, all I got right now is this box of 1 dozen starving, crazed weasels. I said, okay, I'll take that. So he hands me the box and I open up the lid and the weasels jump out and they immediately latch onto my face and start biting me all over. Oh man, they were just going nuts. They were tearing me apart. You know, I think it was just about that time that a little ditty started going through my head. I believe it went a little something like this. Oh, get him off me! Get him off me! Oh god! Oh god! Get him off me! Oh god! Oh god! Oh, get him off me! I ran out of the street with these flesh-eating weasels all over my face, waving my arms all around and just running and running and running like a constipated wiener dog. And as luck would have it, that's exactly when I ran into the girl of my dreams. Her name was Zelda. She was a calligraphy enthusiast with a slight overbite and hair the color of strained peaches. I'll never forget the very first thing she said to me. She said, "Hey, you got weasels on your face." That's when I knew it was true love. We were inseparable after that. Oh, we ate together, we bathed together, we even shared the same piece of mint-flavored dental floss. The world was our burrito. So we got married and we bought us a house and we had 2 beautiful children, Nathaniel and Superfly. Oh, we were so very, very, very happy. Oh, yeah. But then one fateful night, Zelda said to me, she said, "Sweetie Pumpkin, do you want to join the Columbia Record Club?" I said, "Whoa! Hold on now, baby. I'm just not ready for that kind of a commitment." So we broke up and I never saw her again, but that's just the way things go. In Albuquerque. Anyway, things really started looking up for me because about a week later, I finally achieved my lifelong dream. That's right, I got me a part-time job at the Sizzler. I even made Employee of the Month after I put out that grease fire with my face. Oh yeah, everybody's pretty jealous of me after that. I was getting a lot of attitude. Okay, like one time I was out in the parking lot trying to remove my excess earwax with a golf pencil when I see this guy Marty trying to carry a big old sofa up the stairs all by himself. So I said to him, "Hey, do you want me to help you with that?" And Marty, he just rolls his eyes and goes, "No, I want you to cut off my arms and legs with a chainsaw." So I did. And then he gets all indignant on me. He's like, "Hey man, I was just being sarcastic." Well, that's just great. How was I supposed to know that? I'm not a mind reader for crying out loud. Besides, now he's got a really cute nickname, Torso Boy. So what's he complaining about? Say, that reminds me of another amusing anecdote. This guy comes up to me on the street and he tells me he hasn't had a bite in 3 days. Well, I knew what he meant, but just to be funny, I took a big bite out of his jugular vein. And he's yelling and screaming and bleeding all over, and I'm like, "Hey, come on, don't you get it?" But she keeps rolling around on the sidewalk, bleeding and screaming, "Ah! Ah! Ah!" You know, completely missing the irony of the whole situation. Man, some people just can't take a joke, you know? Anyway, where was I? Kind of lost my train of thought. Okay, anyway, I know it's kind of a roundabout way of saying it, but I guess the whole point I'm trying to make here is I hate sauerkraut! That's all I'm really trying to say. And by the way, if one day you happen to wake up and find yourself in an existential quandary full of loathing and self-doubt and racked with the pain and isolation of a pitiful and meaningless existence, at least you can take a small bit of comfort in knowing that somewhere out there in this crazy old mixed-up universe of ours, there's still a little place called Albuquerque. Now, there's no way I can tell people who may have muted the stream or the video to know that the song is done. At least not right now. But once I pull up the memo pad, I will be able to let them know. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for your appreciation. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hey! Hey! Who was that? Who said that? Come on, it's your opportunity to own up to it. I'm not gonna be mad. Was it you? Yeah! Okay, then. No harm done, then. You deserve good clap? Thank you. I like the good clap. Did you ever finish Albuquerque in one of your streams? A few of them, yeah. Nice job, thank you. I agree. Streaming on Twitch is a nice job. If only it paid more. let's see. I've had this thought about putting as channel point rewards not really rewards, I guess, per se, but putting as channel point redemption items. Having just a random sound effect on just name it random sound effect, and I would just push a button on my soundboard. Excellent! And then it would, you know, it'd play. But I also just really like pushing random buttons. Is MDB ever planning on doing a root fossil run? I wouldn't know. I'm not really privy to his challenge runs. Definitely used my points for random soundboard. Good. Glad there's interest in it. Grahiha? Yeah, I just have a random Donkey Kong, like, folder. And every time I push the button, it pulls from that folder. So I don't even, last time I went through pushing that button, it just never gave me Grahiha. Similarly, the Ed, Ed, and Eddie soundboard never gave me the Subulua last time I pressed it. It was very weird. How many more chapters of it left? Are you talking about Albuquerque? Because the song's done. We redeemed all 4 for this stream. Hello, Torterabite. Hey, thanks for the subscription. That's a regular subscription. So until I figure out how to make this version of the subscription play, we're just gonna have to run with the resub version. But thank you, Iron Walnut, for the subscription. Doom Desire, it's a new move for me, never seen that one before. It is a Jirachi move. It's basically Future Sight, but Steel type. Just notice the hi-hat pattern of the song is driving me mad. I'm trying to listen for it. Oh yeah, I'm hearing it too. Oh god, now I can't stop focusing on it. Damn you, Retra underscore. Oh god, now it's gonna bother me every time I listen to Team Galactic. Unless I take off my right headphone. There we go. Hi-hats are gone if you take off the right headphone. Wait, actually, they might still be there. I lied. Shit. It's just quieter, I guess. But also, if you take off the right headphone, you can't hear the opposing team getting hit by attacks or even using attacks. So really, take off your headphones at your own discretion. Been binge watching yours and MTV's videos on YouTube. You guys are awesome. Thank you. To answer your initial question, it is going all right. What kind of games have you been playing lately? Is anyone worth checking it out? Yes. So, just a heads up, next week I'll be streaming a hell of a lot of Monster Hunter Rise, because today, a week from today, like an exact week from today, is when the game comes out. The demo is already out for those who may still be on the fence about the game, so if you want to try it out, just download it on the Switch and you're good. So yeah, Monster Hunter Rise. I've been playing the demo a lot, been playing Monster Hunter World a lot. It's a very fun RPG, like action RPG. I've also been playing in my own time No Straight Roads, which is a 3D beat-em-up, and it's primarily boss fights, but the setting is very colorful. The music is rad. The music itself as well is what's it called? It's dynamic music, so it changes with whatever you're doing. So it's got rad music. It changes as you're playing. It gets you very involved in the game. The characters are all fun and kooky, and it's just a great time just experiencing what they have to say and do in their environments. So yeah, No Straight Roads, very, very fun to experience. I'm hesitant to say it's very fun to play because it does kind of get a little confusing at points as to what is going on, but the gameplay is affected by the music, so that's still a very cool thing. I've also been playing Jet Set Radio Future on stream on occasion, which is an old Xbox game, but it's also very, very fun to go back to. Platforming using skates and graffiti. Very fun. Oh, right, I forgot to restart the episode. Hang on. Hey, everybody, welcome back to Pokemon Platinum: A Journey. We're about to... Wait, whattageek, what did you want to tell us about the... Thank you for the host. Whattageek, what did you want to tell us about the bridge? Oh yeah, don't go over the bridge. Okay, don't go over the bridge. Got it. Let's talk to this lady. I was lucky enough to get a Strength HM from Iron Island, but I can't use it for moving boulders until I beat Byron Saxton, SmackDown commentator. Right, Brandon? He's not here anymore, probably. But yeah, he gets it. He gets it. I know he gets it. Red hot! Thanks for the follow. Alright, where's that lore about humans and Pokemon doing the do? Top floor? Still gonna look around, just in case. The ones on the third floor are easy to read. Quick, push him into the TV. He'll end up in the shadow world. I wonder what Barry's persona would be. He's got the yellow hair, so maybe it's either Taka Mikazuchi or Captain Kidd. Kaboom. Oh, he jumps in the TV. Beware of the pot. Uh-oh. Ah! And they're falling. Man, Barry just hurtled himself down the stairs. A Pokemon proposed to the others to always be ready to help humans. Blah, 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 blah. Came to own a sword. With it, he smote Pokemon. Okay. Okay, here we go. We still got more. A horrific myth. Dare not touch the Pokemon's body. You hear that? You hear that, creepos? Okay, these are folk stories. Yeah, these are folk stories, not necessarily actual lore. You didn't check the full second story? gonna have to tell me what the full second story was. There once were Pokemon that became very close to humans. There once were humans and Pokemon that ate together at the same table. It was a time where there existed no differences to distinguish the two. But these are called Sinnoh folk stories. So stuff like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. That's a folk story. That's not necessarily something that exactly happened. Oh, okay, so exactly. There lived a Pokemon in a forest. In the forest, the Pokemon shed its hide to sleep as a human. Awakened, the human dons the Pokemon hide to roam villages. Kind of like a wolf in sheep's clothing. But not exactly like that fable. Hey! Old dude and kids! Bye! Wait, I'm going to Lake Verity or Valor? Valor. Hello, Kaigan. I don't recall which is the faster way to go, but I think the safer way to go is through Pastoria. I could totally surf down here. Not where I'm standing, but if I go off to the left and then surf down, then I can go get some items. But do I need to? That's the next question. Alright, time to check out what these Magikarp are randomized into. Well. Still would have loved to see an Azelf flopping about there. Would have been pretty good. Do appreciate that it's the Veilstone. Or not even Veilstone, like this is the general galactic trotting around music. You're infiltrating Team Galactic's, I'm sorry, Team Lazy's ranks. Thanks, Picklestath. Have a good one. Or Roserade. Previously could handle fighting types like a champ, or a Machamp. Lazy Chloe sent out Goldeen, Goldeen, Goldeen. Wax paintings, Goldeen. Wow. Fire Punch. Laziness is a very evil trait to have in somebody. And I should know, being lazy.